I'm trying to give Claude Code persistent memory and continual learning, and here's how. Save for later and follow to see how the system develops. The key idea behind the system is inspired by Claude's skills, but uses a slightly different and modified mechanism as the traditional Claude skills. The idea behind Claude skills is that only a short description of the actual internal contents of the skill is exposed to Claude Code at any given time, so that it doesn't flood context, but Claude Code can pull that context into its context window when it's needed. To turn Claude skills into a true persistent memory and continual learning system, I'm going to have to solve two problems. The first is that if we keep adding skills, even though only the description is exposed to Claude Code's context window, it will still eventually bloat context if you have enough skills. The second is that Claude Code is not great at recognizing when it should make new skills, and this is the continual learning problem. Now, I don't want to give all of the sauce away here, so some of this might not make sense, but bear with me. To solve the persistent memory problem, instead of having skills all living in one layer of a folder, as in you have a skills folder and you have 100 different skills in that folder, we're going to nest them into a nested tree structure so that you only have 10 folders at any one level that branch into child folders with more specific topics and context within them. Now, after you get past the first layer of the tree, the actual description front matter mechanism that's built into Claude Code skills won't work, but I'm developing a custom mechanism to get around that. This essentially allows for an infinitely branching tree of folders that contain context documents that get ever more specific as you traverse down the tree, so that Claude can have access to any level of specificity of information no matter where it's working on your computer. Now, to address the second problem, to actually manage this tree, to add information, or to recall information as you're working, I'm going to use background subagents to actually install memories or recall memories as needed. By using background subagents, you don't need to take the time or the context from your main agent to actually manage this memory tree. It's all offloaded onto a subagent's context window in the background, so when new memories need to be created, a subagent can spin off, and when information needs to be recalled, a subagent can spin off to collect that information and deliver it to the main agent. Now, this system is very much still in the works, and I'm adding things on a daily basis, but I will eventually be releasing it to my school community, which if you want access to the system once it's finished, the link is in my bio. We'd love to see you there.